Good morning. Today is December 7th, so I am back in my classroom. Later on during my in-between break, I have some boxes in here. So I do know that those are some new interesting things. I don't know what's in there, so I'm super excited to take a look at what it is. But today, basically what I'm going to do is I have a paper towel tube. We're going to roll some paper and make Greek columns. So we're going to do some inspiration things, figure out how we're going to accumulate, and figure out how we're going to place these things on to everything. So we're going to do like a lot of problem solving today together, and hopefully the students are going to have fun with that. I know I love sculpture and I love like doing stuff like that, so I know that I'm going to have a great time. So we'll see how that goes. It's dark out. I forgot a jacket. Whoops. And it looks like it's probably gonna rain. So with that, I'm just like, oh no, it's probably gonna rain. And so I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting everything accumulated and ready. I think what it looks like is that the kids are not coming back to my classroom this year. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna kind of put things away, all the supplies that I accumulated and put together for them to be here. I'm just gonna put away because I know that it's not gonna happen here in California, and as sad as it is, I would rather have all my supplies put away and ready for next year if everything kind of molds over, and if I have to last minute put things together and put student stuff together, I definitely will. But for right now, I'm just not going to worry about it because, like I said, I know that these kids probably are not going to come back. So I'm just going to kind of go about it that way. Anyways, I'm going to kind of keep it short and simple as much as I can today. I have my thing on and they're going to log on any second. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and open up boxes since I just finished my last class. Super exciting. We're doing like Greek columns, basically where you get like a paper towel tube and you roll up pieces of paper into circles, and it's rubber band because I glued it to the surface and trying to like let that glue hold, and like I'm using Elmer's glue. It's not promising, but you know, so they're gonna kind of like roll it like that and then decorate it to how they please, add like the Greek details. If they want to add something extra, they're more than welcome to. So we're gonna do it that way. Excuse me, sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's in these boxes. I'm so excited. It's already kind of opened, so I don't have to have any crazy stuff. Oh, I think these are the new supplies that I ordered. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so excited. Let me kind of fold that. So I see I ordered a whole new set of watercolor trays for each of my students, so that way they each can have their own, which I needed more of these trays with the insides. Let's see if this will open. Oh, I'm so excited for these. I got the more expensive ones with the things, so that way I can just get like the refills later, and they each get like their own brush for their watercolor. So this is really exciting with these because I needed a lot more. And of course, I'm in love. If you want to have like really great watercolor brushes where it's really super great for the kids to just have water, no mess, these are the way to go. I'm obsessed with these, and the kids love these too, and they use these like crazy in the room. So this is super exciting. I think that that's also the more watercolor things. And I bought each one an individual set for charcoal pencils just to make it easier, because the kits are so much easier to use when they just have it in one thing, and I preferred it that way so I didn't have to go through all the supplies, touch everything, especially like the charcoals and stuff. So this is what I ordered for that. I think that that's all that's in there all the way to the bottom for this pack. And actually, I don't even know what's in these. Oh, are these watercolors? Oh, I needed way more like watercolor, liquid watercolor. So that looks like it's liquid watercolor on there. And then I'm going to open up the next one. I have similar things, but I don't know. Oh, this is fun. So I ordered some pouches. I don't remember if I ordered enough and for how many students or what specific students I ordered these for. But I got these really cool, fun watercolor pencil cases. They are kind of, they're not fabric. They got this like plastic, so they're easy to wash and wipe down. So that way I can put their names on them, like on the back. And that's what I did get. I forgot I ordered these, but that way it's so much easier for them to grab a lot of their supplies. So this is exciting. Oh yes, this is great. Just a stray ruler. Okay. I needed more pipettes, especially for like the watercolors. So I only had like a couple, so I ordered a big pack. So we have those. Those are all just that. I wanted to make sure we did not have enough palettes, so I ordered more. I think there's probably more coming in. This is just all I have for now. I don't know what these are. I think they're just bags, because I did order bags, but I don't really know. Oh yay, I got one because I wanted one for each table, or probably at least each thing, maybe. I'm not sure yet though how many are in here, so I have to distribute that probably for painting and like things like that. I think I ordered it for each table though, so that way I can laminate them and put them on the tables for students' references. Because I mean, I have tons of like these color posters, but sometimes they need it like right there. Glad if anybody, like I know I saw this from Casey Stevens, and the students haven't used these yet, but I got tempuras. These are more for my middle school classes to use, but I know that they'll use those really well. And of course, chamois for my drawing classes. So these are going to be really helpful. We don't have very many, so for right now, these will go into like our pencil packs. So I'm so glad I got a lot of these supplies in. But yeah, I'm super excited. Up real quick, I have to build the other easels. I don't have like a screwdriver or anything, so what I don't think the only time I'm gonna really need, okay, let me stick this down. Sorry, I don't have my stand. Oops. Let's see if this will work. There we go. That's better. The only time I will have, oh, see, I thought these were gonna be bigger bags. But you know what? We'll deal with it. We got this. Anyways, the only time that I will have to do, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I just didn't bring a screwdriver, so I'm just gonna build the easels the way it is without like the things underneath. For these easels, you know, it's like whatever, and then I'm just gonna put those to the side because the students aren't, I don't have enough tables. I ordered these easels for when we were gonna do when I had like a full set of like 30 tables in here. I didn't have enough for a couple kids. So and then when we do come back physically and we're off of restrictions of social distancing and stuff like that, we are going to do like group tables. Like I'll do like groups of 4 and then they use the long tables for cafe style kind of friendly things to where students have access to tabletop easels while everyone else has their own. So I'm gonna kind of like formulate it kind of like restaurant style a little bit, which is like my goal. And what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna kind of like put things back. I think I'm not quite sure yet because I want to put supplies into those bags, but I don't know how that's gonna work. So you know what, I'm just gonna kind of put, because like I said, we're probably not gonna come back this year, which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. And I don't know what the restrictions are gonna be for next when we do come back physically to school, how that's gonna work. I have to kind of figure that out over time. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better, but I just want to make sure that I have everything put away and everything set up for whatever we need and whenever we need them. So it's going to be kind of like one of those things where, you know, you just got to guess and hope for the best, which is what I'm doing. I'm also going to, we have to do like a mandatory training that was accidentally forgot. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the mandatory training while I separate supplies and put specific supplies in specific places. Also with the extra stuff, like for example, I have other watercolor containers over there. I'm gonna stick them in the liquid watercolor and fill it up with water because I saw that on TikTok, another art teacher who did that, which is super amazing. I need to fill up those bottles anyways, so and put things in places that need to get put, especially while we're here. And I want to kind of like accumulate different things, put everything back, so that way I can just kind of like grab and go with a lot of the supplies. So there's like a lot processing in my head. I definitely don't want to rant too long because sometimes I just talk and don't get anything done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started. I'm so happy that at least those supplies came in so far, because I have not seen any, like, I didn't think they were gonna come in, and they came in really quick compared to the other stuff that I got. So we're great there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go and figure all that out, get everything put into carts and put into place, and we're good. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. All right, so I got all the watercolors in the watercolor section. It looks really great. I just try to keep a lot of like the water base together. The temporary cake still can't, but like the oil stuff together. And then up here, I just put the water pens, the aqua pens in here in my little twisty mechanism thing, where they just have a whole bunch of different things. Like these are water soluble graphite pencils, and things of that nature, so they have access to everything. So the paintbrushes all kind of accumulate up here. The tapes, there's some palettes, but most of my palettes are going to go into my small painting carts. So these are going to be like water cups, palettes, and things like that. I'm probably going to bring in another cart, but you know, we're going with that. Because in my bathroom I have a cart that I'm not going to be able to utilize, so for at home. So if we're not utilizing that, I'll bring that here in the classroom as well. It matches with my drawing cart, and then we can use it that way. If not, I can always get other carts. Like, it's not that big of a deal, because the goal is to have all the supplies on carts to make life a little bit easy, and to kind of like formulate all those things, have them all in like a specific structure and setup to where everything will be on carts, except for the papers and things that I have to come out with a better system to do. But you know, other than that, we're good with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put together, I'm gonna put more supplies together. I just kind of wanted to briefly talk about that real quick. because there's like a lot. And for me, unlike a lot of other teachers, there's not enough storage. I don't have cabinets and things to like hide things away. So, and then also with the way I teach, I'm kind of glad I don't, because I like to have a kind of like open setup and things of that nature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of unpack all these things. I'm going to take all the fillings from in here and put them into these bigger ones that I have that I know will go with it. And then also fill that with water, kind of like shake it up to make sure I have more watercolors in there, especially because the students will mostly be using these unless they specifically ask for the watercolor liquid watercolor. So these are going to go all in their packets if we come back. So just going to go ahead and accumulate a pile, clean everything up, and put things away. So yeah. So I separated all the colors here and I have them all over here. So I'm just going to put the tabs in the right colors and then fill it up with water, kind of shake it and let these dissolve into liquid watercolor. So that way we have more of the liquid watercolor for class when everybody returns. I do have a whole brand new set of new things, but that way we can utilize all the things that we have, especially because I don't like those flimsy ones. The students are gonna I want to gravitate towards more of these. I still have like these sets left. I still have like a couple more to do, but I have like these sets, but I don't quite want to use them unless we have to, because I want them to all have brand new things where not as many people have touched them, and these have probably been in here for years. So I kind of want to accumulate and get new supplies for the kids. Oh my god. All right, so all of them are put in there. I was having a little bit of trouble. My hands definitely took a toll on it. It looked a lot worse earlier, but I washed it a lot. So I have watercolors in there. I'm gonna need to figure out how I'm gonna put those at the bottom in here. I gotta kind of like strategically maneuver things around. It's easily doable. I'll probably just put those on top of these pencils just to make room, so I have enough room for that. So I'm just gonna go ahead, do that quick. I'll catch up with you and show you what it looks like in the end. Okay, so definitely not as clean, but definitely doable, easily grabbable. So I still have to do the pipettes, but I'll probably put the pipettes like up here somewhere, especially because like those are all the brushes that we have. I mean, I formulated the brushes, but most of the brushes go back in here anyways in other places, so brushes are no problem. Probably will put the pipettes here, but I have class in a few minutes I have to pull up, which is drawing, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of take a break. My wonderful mess of things around here, but I am gonna take a break from that and hopefully get a lot of it done today before the end of class. It's gonna be a wild ride, so hopefully we can kind of like get everything done and I can kind of do a lot more. I am starving, but I don't have any food really here. I have like chips, but they're salt and vinegar and I don't want to deal with that. So yep, I'm gonna go ahead, get started on class, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. It's the end of the day, so I'm going to show you what I was able to do. I started putting my drawing kits together. So the drawing kits include everything that is, oops, sorry, my hand's in the way, everything that is in the pencil cases. I'm wrapping them I'm putting them in these tinier bags because that way it doesn't ruin the insides. Like even though it's plasticky, the charcoal and stuff will rub on it and make it dirty. So that way it's kind of more protected. And in these sets you have pencils. I think it's vine charcoal or willow charcoal. Yeah, I think it's like vine or willow. Sorry. Oh, it's kind of the same thing. Never mind. A kneadable eraser and a sharpener with also different types of charcoals and things. There's like a pastel stick, but so it has everything for them to have for drawing, a kneadable eraser, and that I will have to get the normal erasers and put them in the bags as well, so they have one of each. And so the drawing class will have this Imagine Anything one, and then I'm thinking like painting might be the this one because it looks like there's a lot more. So like whatever I have for each class, they're going to kind of get that amount. Hopefully I have enough of these. These are going to be for more of like the pencils. So that way they're kind of up and tidy and put away. I'll probably create numbers, and then because the tables are all labeled by numbers, so I'll do it that way as well. But that way the students each have like their own bag that they can grab and go, or that I can grab and go. And these are so easy to wipe down because they have like a plasticky material and they get everything they need. So I started on that, and then I got more on my Greek column. I actually made this one super long, so I'll have to like redo that to where it fits. But yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I've got places to go. It is my lunch break, so I'm going to kind of accumulate as much as I can during my lunch break. And get everything that needs to be done ready, but everything painting wise almost is put away. I want to make, like I said, I just want to make sure that I have everything for everybody. And I'm putting these kits together because even if we don't return this year, when we come back next year, things might change and things might be a little bit different, and students may or may not have access to all of these things. So I'm just trying to make sure that I have it prepared just in case. And also it will make it so much easier on me to make sure that all these supplies are ready for the students and make them feel loved, especially when they come back and they return and they get to keep, I'm going to have them keep their own bags. We have plenty of pencils and things. I can always order more. So they get to keep their like drawing bags and their sketchbooks and things that they feel special about having. So I want to make sure that they feel that way and feel loved and great. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, kind of tidy up a little bit more and put those things on that table, just at least a couple things back away, doing my own thing, just to kind of keep it distant and keep everything good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. If there are any questions, or anything you guys want to see, feel free to comment. I know I haven't really been up and doing a lot of like YouTube lately because it's been like a busy couple of weeks and just a lot has gone down. And then I've been trying to do my Monate business, which has been going. I want it to get better, so I have to push myself and work a million times harder. And so like it's just one of those things where I'm just trying my best and I'm doing everything I can. So I shall talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Thank you for the support and watching my video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.